In this video, I want to help you troubleshoot any oxygen concentrator that is making a beeping noise or has an error light on it and it continues to beep. You do not want to continue to use it when it's beeping, even if oxygen is coming out. You either want to fix it yourself or have someone come and service it. So, and it doesn't matter what model that you have. This is a Stratus 5, but you might have an Inogen, you might have a Devil Biss, you might have a Companion. It doesn't matter what you have. I'm here to help. So first thing I want you to do is check your power source. And let's say it's connected directly to the wall. But if you have it connected to an extension cord, that's preferably that you do not do that. So plug it in directly to the wall and see if that fixes the issue. You might have accidentally tripped up the power outlet. So try a different outlet, hit the reset button, and try a different thing on that outlet, like a hairdryer or your phone. And if you see that those aren't working, then it's tripped up. Go to your power breaker panel in your home and untrip it and see if it starts working again. That will cause it the issue. Next, check your power cord. It depends on your model, but make sure that the power cord is going in directly and it's getting a flush connection. This particular one is already soldered on, so I don't have to worry about this one. Check the brick itself. Sometimes they have two parts and this part comes out. Make sure firmly that it's firmly in. Make sure that it's connected to the wall, and just check your power source. Now, after you've done that, make sure that it's got plenty of ventilation. So what I mean by that is if you have it up against the wall, or furniture or a sofa is around it, a lot of times it's not able to get air. So remove it from the wall and anything around it and see if it starts working. If it does, then you know that you need to keep things away from your oxygen concentrator to breathe. Even the ground, as you can see, this has wheels, but let's say you're on a thick carpet, sometimes that will make them not get ventilation. You might need to put a piece of plywood or something to where you can set on it where it's getting air underneath. Of course, it depends on your model concentrator, but that's one thing that you need to look at. Now, third you need to do is check the air filters. Now, every concentrator is different. The Stratus 5 has actually two, one here and one on the side, but they'll usually be graded like this. So go ahead and unplug it and turn it off. And then it's going to usually expose a filter like this. And what you can do is you get a vacuum, and you can vacuum the portion that's on your concentrator and then vacuum this little filter here. You can remove them usually. You could even put it in water, wash it off, soak it, and make sure it's clean. You can actually use dishwashing soap, but you want to make sure it's fully dry before you put it back into the machine. So it's dry to the touch. All right. And then turn it on, plug it back in, and then see if the beeping stops. Now the Stratus 5 actually has one here, and it actually has a plastic unit like this. This is a filter, and sometimes these wear out. And usually these concentrators really need to be serviced every half a year, every 6 months. It just might be time for yours to get serviced, but remove any canister like this and then put it back in, and then power it back on and see if that, sometimes just removing the filter and putting it back on will fix the issue. Now, fourth, and this is important because this is one of the most common reasons why you get the beeping noise, is it's not getting ventilation. Now, this particular one, I do not have a hydration bottle that usually mounts on the top, and then it'll be like a little, the tubing will go from the hydration bottle all the way to here, and then this will go to the part that goes into your mouth. But fortunately, we don't have to use that. But you want to check to see if there's any kinks in your tubing, all the way from all the way from the concentrator itself, all the way to your mask, all the way to your nose, to this portion right here. I think this is called the cannula. This part right here that goes into your nose, and as you can see there, it's connected with this thing right here. Now, the good thing about it is you do not have to have this long hose. And the reason this tubing is here is so you can walk around the house without having to carry your whole concentrator with you. But here's the thing, if you're just going to bed and laying down, you do not have to have all this tubing, unless you have a hydrogen thing, that you have water hydration. Then this really is needed, the long tubing, to make sure water doesn't get to your nose. So this portion here, we had the service person come out today, and he was servicing this, and this portion here asked if we needed it. This is called a hydration tube instead of the one that I just showed you, and that helps get rid of the water before it goes into the cannula, before it gets to your nose. But you do not need this unless you have one of those hydration bottles. So what we did was instead he removed that, and then he just used one of these. Okay, a tubular connection for oxygen. All right, so what I want you to do is take your tubing and go all the way across the room, depending how long it is. And then what I want you to do is go through every inch and make sure that there's no kink. And if it is, you'll have to flatten it. If you can't get it flattened, then you'll just have to replace it. So I'll just go around all the way down and make sure. And you might even want to check to see if there's cracks. But what you want to do is use process of elimination. So is my cannula bad, or is this tubing bad? So I asked the service technician, I was like, do you have to have this green hose or this green tubing? He says, no, that's just an extension cord. If you do not have a hydration bottle up here, you can just take the cannula and just plug it in directly to your concentrator and bypass all the other tubing if you don't need it to walk around the house with. Okay, now turn the bad boy back on, and if you're getting the beeping again, then you know the issue is not with your other green tubing. It may be with the cannula. So replace the cannula. You might have one around, or you might need to order one or whatever. Replace the cannula, and if it's still making the noise, then most likely it's the filter or something else, or the power. So I'll put a link in the comment section where you can get off of Amazon, where you can get cannulas. But if you got insurance, call them up. Usually the phone number is going to be on your concentrator itself, and have them service it. Usually they'll be at your place within a day. And if you have health insurance, it's free, or it'll be like a minimal charge. And what he did is we were having that beeping. I did all the steps, the filter, I checked the power, I replaced the cannula with another cannula, still getting the beeping. And my mom's had this concentrator for almost a year. And he says they just wear out. The oxygen might wear out or whatever. So he just switched it out with a new one. And so it might be something that it's something that you need to have serviced. And I explained to him what happened, and he says most likely it was just getting air because there was not enough oxygen getting to the patient, and it just needed to be serviced. There's something inside mechanical wise. So first things first is try all those steps. Try getting brand new oxygen lines and replace those, and then call the service technician. I'll put a link in the comment section again where you can get more tubing. But oxygen is very, very, very important. Don't let yourself or your loved one go without it, and make sure you get this fixed. All right, let me know in the comment section if one of these solutions worked and which one worked for you. Thanks again.